Hi, how are you? In today's video, we're gonna go through some of my costume collection.
She'll grow up and put on her suits and try to change the world.
Now, I have accumulated quite the impressive collection of theatrical clothing in my time. I have been performing aerial silks and circus stuff professionally for I think like 6 or 7 years now, and you get a lot of things besides professionally. Like, I've just been performing for even longer than that, and so I have a lot of those costumes as well. Now, we are not going to go through everything because that would be like an hour, and a lot of my costumes, like, the reality is that a lot of them are just solid colors. I have so many leotards and pieces that are just solid colors. They're basics, you know, like I have probably 20 plus black decorative leotards that are just like matte black with different types of designs. And those are amazing. A lot of gigs, you know, you need that, or projects or performances. Black is always a great color for that. So I'm not going to be showing those today. We're going to be focusing on the very glitzy, glamorous, interesting, different costumes that I have. Alright, let's get into it. So I think we're gonna save the most expensive costumes for last. So we're gonna start with some of my more, like, not budget friendly, but just like cheaper costumes, I guess. I have a few things from Discount Dance Supply. Now, if you know, you know. Dancewear Solutions is where it's at. Discount Dance Supply, quality is not there all the time. No shade, but honestly, all the shade that could possibly be thrown. I don't like Discount Dance Supply. But Dancewear Solutions, that's nice. Anyway, these are Discount Dance Supply items. So I got this top. It's very cute, but quality not my favorite. I don't actually know. Is this Dancewear Solutions or Discount Dance? Couldn't tell you, but this is really cheap. It's a neon corset-like top. I think I paid $3 for this. Now, I guess I should just have this spiel now. I wasn't going to talk about this, but we should. Costumes and performance wear are part of fast fashion. And if you don't really realize that, then there's a level of education that needs to happen before you purchase all this stuff. I do not buy fast fashion anymore. All of these costumes that are from Discount Dance Supply, Dancewear Solutions, Weissman, all those things were purchased prior to my own personal education on the fast fashion industry and the way that these products are constructed and made for that small price. I, moving forward, only purchase from hand-done designers, like people who own their own businesses and sew these products themselves, because even though there's still a level of very environmentally harming production in the fabrics that are sequined and the plastics and the microplastics in these spandexes and sequined materials, it's part of my job, and if I can at least pay an artisan or pay someone who can sew it for me, that is a better moral choice than just going with these easy fast fashion things. So that's my little spiel out of the way. But I still have a lot, and of course the most eco-friendly thing to do is to use them until they are completely unusable. I will have these costumes, I will use these cheaper costumes until I can't anymore, because I bought them and they are cute, they do work great. So there's my little spiel. This is a Discount Dance thing. It is just like a basic plain leotard, but look at that color, neon. Oh my gosh, I've used this for a few things. I generally use this for like 80s themed things. I know it's not like in the performing world, if a theme is a theme, it's not historically accurate, right? So these are not like historically accurate 80s things, but I've used it for a few 80s jobs. Moving right along. Oh, I want to talk about costumes that aren't meant to be for like athletic stuff. So I have a few costumes here. This one in particular, this black dress, this is just a Halloween costume dress. It's not made to be performed in. I've actually put some runs in it. I don't know if you can see, but I have actually put some runs and some rips in it because it's not made for that. But As long as like I can do my tricks safely, I'm not worried about it. So I've performed in this dress. This is a full-length formal like prom dress. I just thrifted this recently. Clearly I can't do flips in this, but I got it because one, I just wanted the dress, but also I keep it in my costumes because you might not always be doing high-leveled skills. Sometimes you might need to just sit in a lyra and, you know, direct people. Maybe you're gonna pour champagne at a wedding. Like, not that I'd do that at a wedding, but sometimes you just need weird pieces. So I like to keep some formal wear in my costumes. Now, when I told you guys I had a lot of black leotards, like I'm not gonna go through it, but look at this. These are all just black leotards and unitards of different types that I have stockpiled. Like there's so many. And one rogue Feiyu is apparently in this box. So let's talk about some matching sets I have. I generally like to wear leotards, things that cover my midsection if I'm doing silks so that I don't get burned. But I have a lot of nude under pieces like leotards and leggings and stuff to put under so that I can wear outfits that have the illusion of having bare skin without actually having bare skin. And so I have some costumes that are, you know, that cut. You guys have seen this set. This set was in my Pointer Sisters video that I posted a while back, but it's this matching set. I really love the bustle on this. It's just some little athletic shorts, but they have this like very dramatic bustle on the back. I'm into that. This piece I've used a lot. I've performed this at a lot of summer gigs. This is like my go-to outfit because it's so bright and capturing. So it's this top and this matching skirt, half skirt set. Totally love this. And this is from Dancewear Solutions. And even though I wouldn't recommend you guys purchase it, it is honestly so high quality. So like if you could find this type of set secondhand, buy it. They're really good. I love the waistband. This is, I think, called their Iridescent collection, something like that. Love it. I have a lot of like weird sets. This one has shorts. Don't know where the shorts are. Couldn't tell you. But I have like that top. This piece, I think I got this on Amazon. It's really big on me. My mom and I like sewed it and took it in. I performed a Halloween gig one time and I was Wonder Woman. It was such a fun event. I really liked this event. But so I have this like off-brand Wonder Woman. It's not like a licensed thing, but got a Wonder Woman costume because who knows? I've used it for a 4th of July event before, actually. After I bought it for that initial gig. Repurposed it for that. This is a purple party dress. Now, you guys have seen this as well. I've used it in some things before. It has shorts, which I love. Now, this purchase was just an add-on. I was buying a costume for a different gig, and I saw that this was on clearance, so I bought it. I think it was $8. Like, oh my gosh. But it's great. Quality is actually pretty good on this one. But, yeah. Purple sequins. If I could only wear purple sequins, that's what I would probably wear. Actually, speaking of what I would probably wear, when I was like 14 or 15, like, or I guess more like 15 to 16 when I started performing, actually like paying jobs, I thought red was my color. I thought that I just wanted red. That was my performance color. And it worked for me for a while. I liked it. I don't wear as much red anymore. Like, I don't strictly wear red now. I still wear these products. But I have this whole like collection of these red things because I was super into performing in red. So I have these pants. The pants go with this crop top, which I really like this crop top actually. It's really nice to perform in because it keeps my shoulders and everything protected. Even though it does get a little warm, you do have to factor that in of where your gig is going to be because some of these materials, when they are full length, they are very hot. And then I bought this leotard. Now, this is the first one of these leotards that I bought. It's very traditionally circus. I bought it for a gig that was a very standard circus theme and has these little rhinestone lines on it. I bought it, wore it for that gig, fell in love. I love the silhouette of it. I wore it with a nude Leo underneath to not burn my sides, and I wore it with some nude leggings. And I just absolutely loved the silhouette. I loved the fit, everything about it. So I went and bought it in royal blue and I bought it in black. So I have 3 of the same costume, and honestly, they are my favorite. I love wearing these to gigs so much. So this was a group routine costume that I got. It's like a off-the-shoulder little bike tard thing, and I love this piece. I've used it for a lot of gigs after that initial recital. Love that. Actually, in the same kind of color category, I feel like these two are perfect together, is this soldier one. So I have this costume. It's a Weissman costume. It's a kind of a weird material. It's really hot, but it's so cute on. I got it for a Christmas show. I was a toy soldier, and I've used it for a few things after that, but it has these really loud, clacky little buttons on it, and those are kind of annoying because they're just loud, and this is a fake zipper, but it's kind of a fun and interesting and different piece. I feel like, I don't know, I just like the more novelty pieces that I have in my collection. I have a lot of capes. I have, like, they're all usually from Halloween, but I have like a black velvet cape, and then I got this cape from Target during Halloween time. And it's iridescent, and it shifts from green to purple, and it's so pretty, and I like to just throw this over for like added dramatic effect, you know? Okay, this one's velvet and emerald green. This was another piece that I got from a recital. Did not pick it out, but honestly, I love this piece. I've worn it a ton. It has shorts, and I love this. My favorite type of costume is like a bike tard, so that's like a leotard with the little shorts attached. Totally my fave. I have a lot of headpieces and headbands and hair flowers. I usually use those to kind of spruce up and specify each costume for the specific gig. So that's a really easy way to make the costumes more versatile, and having those accessories be the differences between the different events. This is a mask, but I'm not going to show you guys all that stuff, but I just have a few pieces that were stuck in this box. So I have this masquerade mask. It was handmade from a woman on Etsy. I bought this a long time ago. I do not remember the shop name, but I think I just searched Etsy for masquerade masks. And then I have, oh my gosh, I just hit my entire lighting setup. Whoops. Anyway, I have like some full-length gloves for fancy stuff. I have some animal masks. I have my stormtrooper helmet. Believe it or not, my stormtrooper helmet was, or my stormtrooper costume, oh my gosh, where is it? I'm going to insert a picture because I don't actually see it right now, but I have a stormtrooper silks outfit. You guys have seen it before. I wore it for Halloween if you watched my Halloween vlog, but I don't actually see it here right now. I don't know where it is, but I will insert a picture right here because I have a stormtrooper costume and I love it. But that's why I have the stormtrooper helmet. I did an Ariel Silks piece on May 4th. For a May the 4th Be With You show. That was pretty cute. This costume is handmade. I hand sewed this costume. It's a nude iridescent fabric. I wear it with a nude bodysuit underneath, and I absolutely love this. I sewed this piece for a very specific solo that I did a few years ago, and I really like that. Okay, we are down to the end, I promise. I know I have been rambling. If you're still with me, thanks for listening to me talk. I really think that just this industry, you build such a stockpile. Like my equipment and my costumes, those are my livelihood. They're where a lot of my, you know, like assets are, because you have to spend money to make money. So you gain quite a collection of things once you've been at it this long. This is my Magical Mr. Mistopheles bike tard. I made it myself. I have the matching ears somewhere, but yeah, love a good cat costume. All right, the last 3 are all dun 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 Harmony Threads costumes. So Harmony Threads is a costume design business place. It's a woman. She sews them all, and they are specially designed for aerialists and circus performers. And I found her stuff and I fell in love with it. It is expensive, but it is fairly priced for the work that is put into it. The first one that I ever got was this. This is one of her stock costumes, one of her rainbow stock costumes. I absolutely love the cut of this, and I got this for Aerial Olympics. So I competed at Aerial Olympics with this costume on, and I've used it for so many gigs after that. It is super versatile, and it is just, the quality is unbeatable. Unbeatable? Unbelievable. You can't beat the quality. It's unbelievable. There we go. Man, when I talk for this long, guys, things go wrong. So that is a stock costume of hers, but then I commissioned 2 pieces after that. The first one that I commissioned was this piece. I did this for a Roaring 20s show that I was in, and I wanted something kind of flapper inspired, but also a little modern. And we picked out this light blue sequined material, and then I wanted black velvet. And I just love the ruffles and the detail and the quality. I mean, she just makes really nice products. So there's this one. And then last but not least, my pink costume. This is my costume that I feel like is it's in a bag, guys, because I really like this. This is my costume that's kind of like almost my signature piece right now. So I wore this to audition for Circadium. I wore it in numerous Circadium projects after the fact. And I originally commissioned it and bought it for the Women's March 2020 I was supposed to perform. And so, yes, oh, I love it. So it's black and white. I mean, black and white, what? It's black and pink stripes. And it has this pink shimmery top part and these ruffles on the bottom. Now, this costume came out slightly long. She had my same measurements for my other costume, and this fits, it still fits really well, but it has a little too much fabric in the torso part, but that's okay. It wasn't like a deal breaker or anything. It still fits me really well. But I love this costume, so anyway, those are some of my costumes. I do not know why I wanted to make this video today, but I'm getting ready to pack everything back up to move to Philadelphia in a few weeks, and I've kind of been deciding what I'm gonna keep, what I'm gonna leave here. I don't perform that many gigs while I'm in school, so I don't need as much of my basic costumes, but I do need the special pieces because of our Friday presentations in school. So I'm trying to kind of go through all this and get things sorted. Thank you for sitting with me, letting me ramble, letting me geek out over my costumes. I definitely have a lot. So I will see you guys on Wednesday. I hope you guys are having a good weekend, or I hope you had a good weekend. It's already Sunday. Oh my gosh, the days just keep flying by. I'll see you next time. I can't reach you guys. This always happens.
This little daisy girl wasn't made to break.
It's kind of creepy. Maybe I should not.